Alright, gang. If you experience the halo effect, you know it's not always glitz and glam like motherfuckers try to make it seem. Nobody ever talk about the bad side of that motherfucker. And I definitely experienced it today. A lot of this shit gotta stop. Real talk. So today's topic and today's content might be a little bit different, gang, because it's gonna be about scenarios and topics, not just topics and breakdowns, you know what I mean? It's like, alright, jump down the rabbit hole. Man, where do I start? Good, my beautiful YouTube family. And as promised, I'm back with some more fire ass content for you motherfuckers. With that badass background. Today, guys, now I know experiencing the halo effect is current, you know what I mean? It's cliche when you operate as an attractive individual. If you experience the halo effect, you know damn well that motherfucker is a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? First scenario, I was in downtown. Doesn't matter where. That's not as important as what actually happened. I'm in downtown, right? With over 100,000 motherfuckers. It had to be. You know what I mean? I'm chilling, bro. I get my footage. I'm not even shooting at this point. I'm live on another app. And as soon as I go in, eyes, Hall of Notes, private eyes everywhere. You know? So at first I didn't pay much to it. I kind of, just peeped the scenery, didn't get this. There's over 400 more other people there, right? So I'm chilling, whatever. I was starting to notice I'm getting the looks. I mean, it started with the males, and it went to the women. Now I'm noticing that everywhere I go, I'm getting looked at. You know what I mean? So I decided to go inside a closed environment, and boom, what do you know? The motherfuckers are looking at me too. So I decided to go outside, put in my headphones, right? So I'm sitting down, my headphones has a blue case. It's nowhere close to my mouth. Nowhere at all close to my mouth. The security guard looks at me, stares, wants to take 2 takes. He slowly starts trying to inch his way over to me, right? I'm peeping this shit. So I'm just kind of chilling, right? Boom. This motherfucker gets right into distance of me. Hey man, you can't fucking smoke vape in here. I don't smoke vape. I don't smoke at all. You know what I mean? I don't do no drugs. It's like, I said, bro, this is not a vape. This is my headphones. Oh, okay, you're good. That's the intro. Check this out. Phase 2. So I'm still noticing the people at this point. You know what I mean? Just staring blankly. You know what I mean? And I'm noticing also every time I walk off, these motherfuckers are like radioing each other. You know what I mean? So I'm peeping this shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of making my way through the big, gigantic ass park with thousands of motherfuckers. Keep in mind. You know what I mean? So I'm just chilling, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm on my live, talking to the people, whatever. So I decided to walk off of the site, bro, and around the corner. So something happened on live that kind of pissed me off. So I was already kind of like in a frustrated mood. But, it was nothing projected at them, you know what I mean? I peeped what shit was happening, you know what I mean? But it happened so often, I learned not to, I see it before it's coming, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm chilling or whatever. I go around or whatever. I sit down, kind of just airing out. I'm sitting on this yellow little stoop. Now note, this is off the fucking premises game and around the corner. Not just off the premises, around the corner. What do I see? The same nigga that tried to accuse me for the vape. Hey man, you can't sit there, man. No. Yeah, I lied. That ain't how he came at it. He did the same thing he did at first. He kind of inched his way over. He walked over to me or whatever. And he tried to kind of like fade off, like he wasn't like trying to walk towards me. But nigga, it was me and him and the only 2 people. He got so close to me, it was like, he had his fist try to fist bump me. I'm already seeing what it is. Nigga said, I promise, dude, I'm not trying to get on your nerves, guy. I promise. All right, I'm already upset at this point. So I'm like, what's up, man? Like, what's good? Yeah, you can't sit on that. That's our stoop. Now, this nigga went off perimeter, and around the corner. This nigga went out his jurisdiction to come fuck with me, gang. Who told you I was over there? Okay, confirmation. Private eyes, right? No Hall of Notes. But yeah, I did that. And then I noticed as I'm walking back towards the door of my car, everybody looking at my motherfucking ass. All the security people, no matter. And I'm watching them. I'm noticing like people, like I'm watching them. Everywhere I go, they'll look around the corner and shit like that. You know what I mean? Bro, I can't make this shit up. Goddamn helicopter was hovering over my ass, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, man. The whole time. I guess they thought I was trying to rob in cars, but I got a whole car. Got the keys hanging out of my pocket. Couldn't find my car for 2 hours. Some bullshit, man. Right? So every security guard that I asked, I'm like, hey man, I paid for the like little thing or whatever. What's the code at the back or whatever? I know all of them got like little like areas and like codes and like district like code districts. Where they always actually nonchalant like a motherfucker. If I was a bad bitch, nigga, they would have drove me over there. Yeah, bro. So they was just acting like that, bro. So it took me 2 hours to find my car. Yeah, bro. And at the same time, simultaneously, while I'm walking, doing shit, they're simultaneously staring at my ass, following me, coding shit, things like that, right? Yeah, gang. It's insane, bro. Okay, so before that happened, I was sitting down right before I left, right before I went to start. Went on a 2 hour adventure to find my car. I sat down and I'm just noticing, just continue to make routes around me, you know what I mean? This was before the helicopter, too. So I start peeping it, a little to officer. I'm about to go home. You know what I mean? This is why I make 2 hour detour. Who do I see? Mr. Vape accusing old cancer on this stupid ass nigga. Literally, bro. You know how you catch somebody in this thing and they try to act like they're not? Bro, that's been his whole word this whole time. So it's easy to catch him, bro. You know? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm a dumbass. You know what I mean, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, so I get up and he like is walking towards me. And we look at each other. He looked at me. He tried to look the other way. Like he didn't. Like he wasn't coming to look at me, but he definitely was. You can tell that was on his mindset, bro. I tell you, bro. That super surveillance shit. These are the discoveries, bro. The halo effect, bro. That I hate by far. Topic 2, or should I say scenario 2? This really happened today too, right? Okay, so long story short, a long time ago, I got into it with this motherfucker running crazy at the mouth, and I don't even know this motherfucker, right? I guess he thought because I'm cool with some of his homeboys that he thought I was gonna be for the bit, I was gonna be for the shit. Literally find out he was wrong that day. I mean, so I'm joking with my homies and shit. He just constantly cracking jokes, you know what I mean? So I decided to ignore it for a couple times until he got on my last goddamn nerves, you know what I mean? And so, long story short, he's talking out the neck, you know what I mean? So I challenged him to a fight. Beat him to the back of the bar. He tried to, when motherfuckers try to act like they're not scared or whatever. Yeah. He tried to hear it, but oh, come on, and like looking back, making sure I'm going. I was already at the back ready, you know what I mean? Because I know what I'm about to do, you know what I mean? Straight up. You feel me? So I beat him to the back, whatever. Posted up, everything like that. That motherfucker sat down on the curb in front of everybody. I swear to God, on the Holy Bible, bro. In front of his homies, a crowd of people, everybody. I swear to God, bro. Did all that shit talking, bro, right? So he bitched out, right? So I caught it through the wind that nigga's homeboy was talking shit. So me and my homie was chilling after the fact or whatever. I was still heated, I ain't gonna lie. His homeboy had the audacity to come up to my homeboy car and say, what's up? I instantly got on his ass. Like, bro, you said all that shit today. No, bro, it ain't like that, ain't like that. So long story short, bro, I don't like them niggas, right? So today, where am I at again? Downtown, right? I go to the bar that I used to work at, the same bar that I challenged homeboy at. And he bitched out in front of everybody. Who do I see? Both of them niggas. I see his homeboy. I walk up. I'm really trying to avoid this nigga. He comes and say some shit like, oh, bro, long time no see, bro. Where you been at? Bitch, don't play with me. Don't play, bro. You know what it is, gang. Like, come on. You know what I mean? But yeah. Then I walk in, and who I see? Yeah. Lo and behold, Mr. Asphalt. That ass. Like, it just be blowing my mind, bro. I'm fucking start shit and came back up. You know what I mean? And I know why you're doing it. You know what I mean? But I know something you don't know. You know what I mean? You was gonna find out that night. Yeah, you was. But like I said, yeah, gang, it's just crazy, bro. Like, number one, the audacity of that nigga homeboy to act like we're cool. Where you been at? Nigga, what? That's goofy. Number two, the same scenario that I always see, because I didn't see homeboy plenty of times after the fact. He don't say shit to me. He know goddamn right he better not. You know what I mean? I said, I'm not no bully, no. I mean, damn sure not a pussy. You know what I mean? Straight up. But yeah, gang, that shit was kind of. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Guys be blowing my mind, bro. Swear to God, bro. Like, and he provoked the whole thing, bro. I didn't say nothing to him. I don't know him, bro. You know what I mean? He brought it upon himself. And he stopped the embarrassment before it further inflicted. You know what I mean? Dead ass. If you know, then you know. Moving on. All right, guys. So we're going to call this one the created concept cap. Because this is a mix. Because it did, I mean, if you think about it, it actually did happen today. Well, it didn't happen today. I mean, it simultaneously did happen today. It's the reason why everything expired. You know what I mean? With the homeboy in the back and the beefing and shit like that in the bar. That created concept cap, bro, that attractive people can't handle themselves. Who did that? Who created that? You know what I mean? And like, how ancient is that? You know what I mean? You should treat every man like they a man. You know what I mean? Like they know how to defend themselves like a man. The first time you go out there, half stepping, we know what tend to happens there, right? It's just like it's like people stick behind that shit like it's gospel. Yeah, you're gonna find out real soon. It's gonna be a motherfucker you never expect. I don't get it. Motherfuckers stick to that shit like God said it or something. While simultaneously reading and hearing the story about David and Goliath and quoting it. Niggas is weird, bro. Moving on. The great holy Lord knows above. I don't understand this. For the deaf of me is the subjective self-sabotage. Bro, I hate that about the Halo effect, gang. Dead ass. Like, motherfucker, you could be the most happiest, humblest, like, approachable, nice, all of that to people. And people will have a false perception that they created and then get mad at it. Gang, if you're an attractive individual, bro, yes. Do people think positive things about you? Of course. But nigga, the amount of motherfuckers that think negative about you, it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. I'm telling you. And you don't know anything about it. They created it. 90% of the time they created it. You know what I mean? They be out here just creating lies in their head and believing it. And believing it. Listen, when you start to believe your lies, you have reached a different level of stupid. I ain't gonna cap. This is plain I can say it, bro. When you physically attractive, you'll see that a lot. A lot of motherfuckers manifest your personality, your thoughts, your accomplishments, your abilities, and get this, they ain't gotta know shit about you. And it's the gospel. Yeah, so another topic that pisses me off about men, I'm gonna call it the lost loser logic, because that's what it is. Why do men claim to be so tough, but they be so emotional when it comes to attractive guys? You want to see a tough guy act like a bitch? Put an attractive guy in a room full of a lot of women and put him in there. You want to see